gadget. Keep me from
So, hey guys, this is again your girl Raia, and I'm back with another video. Now for this week's video, I will be showing you guys on the skill build for elite maps. Same thing with graveyard as well as mausoleum. Now this is our point of view. It actually came from me and some players. Want to do a big shout out, by the way, to the players that helped me. For warrior, thank you so much, Idavon, for your skill build. And then for mage, I want to thank team Tyrannus as well as Nav for helping me out on this one. So I want to also give a big shout out to everyone. As you can see on the intro, we are now 1K. I don't know how that happened, but thank you though. So currently I'm chilling in the house with Erika Robbie, and of course, out of all the characters, we're gonna be starting with rogues. So please don't judge when it comes to the skill build, because this is my point of view on what I use personally on SG, so I hope that helps. If not, well, it works for me. So there. So we're gonna start pretty much for you guys. I will be respecting, so at least you can see on where I would be putting my, the skills, the skill points, everything. So let me just check. Okay, I think I got enough respect scrolls here. Let's get started. To be directly honest, most of my skill build actually came from friends and some people, but by PvE, this is actually the one I use. So first off, since you're the hitter, you actually put almost all of your points first in dex, leave the 100 and then put that on strength, so at least you can stay longer in maps. Now the first thing that you do is razor shield, because you need that extra armor, especially for graveyard. I actually end up putting it on everything. And then shadow pierce, I think I end up putting it all again. There, I end up putting it all on everything again. There you go. And then of course aim shot, so at least even if you're a little far away from the mobs, you can actually hit them. There you go. And noxious bolt, I like actually the DOT on this one, the damage over tick, because it poisons the enemy. So when it comes to passive, of course you need durable, you need knowledge for mana, you need might, that's also same as strength, agility, that's also same as dex, and then of course the damage, you need that crit, as well as the damage, because you're the hitter, so they actually expect that you can kill the mobs much more easier. And then I finish it all off on the razor shield mastery, so at least you can last longer in the map. So that's my skill build, and this is actually how I put my skills. This is how I'm used to, so if you want to copy it the same way, then that's totally up to you. Now next we go for warriors. Now for warriors, I want to do a big shout out to Idavon for this help. So for the skills, these are the only skills that he uses for this. Is for the mastery. So there. For his passive, he has durable, knowledge, damage, as well as strength. This is for warrior build again. And then for skill, he has Horn of Renew, full. And then he also has Juggernaut, it's also full. So all 5, it's pretty helpful, by the way, makes you last longer inside the map. And then Axtro, full as well. And then Skyward Smash, so all 4 except the last part. So you put all of the skill points on everything. And then we go next to the mages. For mages, by the way, this skill build I'm showing you guys actually came from Nav, so he went for full strength. But I also got some tips from Tyrodus as well as Steam for the build. Now, for the build, he has Gale, Clock, Shield, as well as Ice. And then for Gale of Force, he got all 4 except the 4th one. Think, not really quite sure what that is. I will be checking on my mage. And then Frostbolt, so he got everything except the last one. And then he has Time Shift. I love Time Shift, by the way, especially in Elites and as well as SG. Graveyard, it's OP. Like, it's really, really OP. And then Arcane Shield, so at least you can last longer. Just put all 4 except the 2nd one, or the 3rd one technically. And then for the passive, he has Durable, Knowledge, Might, as well as Dex. Because players, if you're in a team, they expect you to last longer as a mage rather than to damage. And then he has full 10 for Time Shift, for Gale, as well as a shield. There. So that's pretty much the basic skill build for warriors, mage, and rogues for elites, as well as graveyard and mausoleum. Now feel free to actually check here over and over again if you need the tips for the build. I really want to thank you so much, everyone, guys. Thank you for the 1K. Love ya. XOXO. Raia.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's